one of the reasons I'm showing you a lot about small figures is the wonderful thing about a small figure is a lot of guys, they tell me, well, I don't want to really get started on a large project because it takes so long and I have so much time to do and stuff like that. And that's what's great about these little small projects. They're like little whittling projects. You can sit down and within an hour or two you can do them and have you a nice little project, and doesn't take very long. And you just it's like a lot of people, they do large whittling projects. I mean, large carving projects, and they don't even, sometimes they're just not motivated to get started because they know it's going to take a long time. Well, that's not the way it is with these little projects. They're small, you can get good character out of your pieces, and they're wonderful to just give away as gifts. In other words, you're not investing a lot of time and a lot of money into this. So if you just want to make a little gift for someone, they're ideal for that. I have given hundreds and hundreds of these away, small projects, um, to friends and family and other people like that. And you don't have a lot of, you have an hour or two invested, or maybe less than that. It doesn't even take me an hour to do these, but uh, it takes me longer now, of course, with my hand. But I mean, you just um, it's so simple to do and so unique, to have a little project to give. And people, the wonderful thing about miniatures is people can put them in their whatnot shelves. We used to call them whatnot shelves, or curio shelves. And they fit, this is only 3 inches high, they fit on top of TVs, they fit on top of stuff. They're just ideal for little small projects. And the whittler feels that he can just do one of these in a very short period of time and accomplish something. Whereas when he gets on with a project, it could take for hours on end, or days on end, or months on end to finish it. So anyway, that's one of the reasons I spend a lot of time with you with small projects, because they're just what I call whittlings, and they're just wonderful to do and wonderful to accomplish in a short period of time. Okay, I'm going to just do things. Okay, we've already gone back here and we've separated our arms from our back here. Now, let's go ahead and come up here and just sort of get that a little bit closer to the... He won't have much of a neck. Let's go ahead and get these shoes a little bit. These are not masterpieces, folks. These are fun, and I want you to have fun whittling. I want you to have fun with your carving. I mean, these are not competition pieces and stuff like that, but I believe that you want to have fun. All right, let's go ahead and make our pants legs right down here. I believe that people want to have fun whittling. Come down. Separate the shoe from the pants leg. Separate the shoe from the pants leg. There we go. And come in between here just a little bit more. And back here, we're going to take off. We're going to come in there with the tip of our knife and separate this some more. All right, let's go from the body to the face now. Let's work on the face. Now, as you know, I go from side to side, bringing the piece up. I can decide where I want to put a hat on him, or I don't want to put a hat on him, or whatever. But this time I'm not going to put a hat on him. But I'm going to round him off. I'm going to come down here. I'm going to make my nose. Make a cut. Another cut. And there's my nose. And I'm going to come up here. Cut. Come up here. Cut. Okay? Now I always make the nose bigger, of course, and then I begin to bring that nose down. As I begin to cut on both sides of it. Begin to bring that nose down. Come off on the sides of it. That's why I make the nose always bigger before, because then I can slowly but surely bring on both sides. I can start bringing that nose down the way I want it. See? Just like that. Always do that. Now, I have to decide, do I want a hat on him? I don't think I'm going to put a hat on him this time. Put a hat on a lot of them. Do you see how much freedom we have with the remember, our face is like an egg, so I'm going to kind of, see, our faces are like an egg, they're oval. So what I do, I'm going to come over here and I'm going to run a line across and down. And this is where our ears are going to be. Cut up, I cut forward like that. Same thing over here. I come up, I cut to start making the face come in away from the hair and away from the I'm going to have to cut a little bit further back this way. Alright, so you have something that's kind of looks like this. Okay? Like that. Okay? Alright, and this is where our ears are going to be. Alright, now I want to bring this area down just a little bit. And what I want to do is I want to go ahead and make my ears. As I've told you, I just make a little C right here. I take my knife and I go around it, and then I take the tip of my knife and I take off the wood around the ears and the hair. I may have to cut a little bit more. It's no problem. That's why you need a sharp knife, folks. So you don't have to put a lot of pressure. There's number one ear. Number two ear, like this. Now I always make the ears a little bit larger, then I can cut them down. See how I just cut the knife there? I come over here, and I cut away the wood. Don't put a lot of pressure on it. Cut away the wood so that my ear will stand out. That will be the hair back there. In this case, I'm going to make him a little bit bald on top, okay? Ear doesn't come down that far, so we're going to take that off. And then we're just going to kind of bring that in so that our ears can stand out a little bit. Okay? Now on this particular person, let me go the top up here and take the top of this ear off. There we go. Well, they kind of. Now this particular person, we're gonna go ahead and come around the back side here and make him bald here on top, and then his hair will come over here. So we're gonna take our knife and we're gonna come around like this. There we go. And we're gonna remove. Be careful now, on this particular move here. You don't want to put too much pressure on it. I'm just using the tip of my knife. In fact, you can just do that and then do this. Okay. Okay. Where this, he will be kind of bald on that side, in other words. All right. Now, what do we want to do? Do we want to just let's put a mustache on him rather than a beard or just a look or whatever it is. So what we want to do is we're going to come down here and we're going to come out here and then bring that up like that. We're going to put a little mustache on him, okay? So we cut to the outside of the mustache, just like that, and then we come from the outside and we remove the wood, okay? Same thing here. I'm going to take my knife from the outside. See that? We remove from the outside of the wood. Now from here, don't put a lot of pressure on it. And then we come from the outside. We come from the outside. And we remove the wood. Okay? And then we come like this. And we remove the wood here. And we remove the wood here. Very carefully, we don't want to get rambunctious and get to putting too much pressure in those areas. Okay, see that? I don't know how much time I have left. I'm probably going to have to end this video. It's probably about time for me to... Okay, now as we see, we now have our mustache. It's kind of a burly one, a big one. And if you want to get a little bit more, you can take some more off in here or off in here. But there's our mustache. And we want to bring it down just a little bit. Like that. Okay? All right. Okay. Well, look, I tell you what, I feel that my time is about up. Um, Let me go ahead and continue with this again.